Approximately 12:30 this evening, the FSU PD received a call about an armed man near Stroger Library. As FSU PD officers were coming to the call, they received word that they had one victim who was shot. The initial report indicates that as the officers got to the area, they located the gunman near the entrance of Stroger Library, and he was challenged by those officers to drop his weapon. Instead of complying with their commands, the gunman in turn fired a shot at the officers, and they returned fire, killing the suspect. All of the victims in this case have been taken to a local hospital for treatment, and at this time we've been able to identify 3 victims. All the officers that were involved in the case are currently working with TPD and any of the responding investigators who are here. FSU Police has called TPD and asked if we would be assisting with the criminal aspect of the case, and we have agreed to do so. The officers that were on scene are working to secure the surrounding areas of FSU school campus, but there is no belief at this time that there are any other threats. Again, this is a evolving crime scene. We are working it, and we are working to ensure that everybody is safe.
Were any of the officers injured?
At this time, I don't have any details on the officers. We believe everybody else. There are no other injuries, though.
When you say 3 victims, is one of them the shooter?
No, the shooter is actually deceased, and there were 3 other victims.
FSU PD shot and killed the suspect?
I believe at this time those were the officers that were involved.
Is that how the altercation started? All students?
I had 3 different questions at once.
How did the altercation start?
Again, the initial indication was that FSU PD received a call about an armed man outside of Stroger Library.
Were the
that is all the information that I have.
Were the other victim students?
I do not have any information on the 3 victims at this time. Once that becomes available, we will be able to provide that to you.
Is the 3rd victim at Tallahassee Memorial Hospital as well?
All of the victims were taken for local hospitals for treatment. I do not have the exact location of each victim.
They were all inside the library? They were all found inside the library, the victims?
There was 2 questions, one from the back. I missed it. What was one in the back?
Identify the shooter.
At this time, we have not been able to release that information. We will do it as soon as we can. Before you ask any further questions, we will have another briefing that I want you to be aware of that will take place at 6 a.m. at the FSU Police Department. And we certainly will continue to answer your questions, but I would like to introduce Deputy Chief Jim Russell as well, and we'll both be here to answer some more questions. Deputy Chief Russell will